Ladies and gentlemen, he may not have chosen the role in Bollywood, but chose to dance on the shop floor level at Narsimpur and worked his way up. It is my pleasure to call upon Best Performance in a Leading Role for a vote of thanks, Mr. Sunandan Kapoor.
Thank you, Sam, for the very interesting introduction. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I learned very early on that the only valuable asset one earns through their life are the relationships they build. As I look at this August gathering, I see the real invaluable wealth that Krishna has earned during its 25 years. It is a great day for anyone alive to be able to see this in his lifetime. Many of you have traveled long distances to participate in this event and help us mark this glorious day in the Krishna Group's history. I would like to extend a very, very special thanks to O. Suzuki-san, who has come all the way to commemorate this grand occasion for us. Amelia Earhart, the first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean, said, "The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. The fears are paper tigers. You can do anything you decide to do. You can act to change and control your life, and the procedure, the process, is its own reward." This quote for me sums up how Krishna Group came to be and where it stands today after the first 25 years of its exciting journey. Success does not come without the willing and strong and reliable support of its trusting partners. Enabling the success of the Krishna has been the immensely talented and capable staff and team members of Suzuki Motors and Maruti Suzuki, and the unrelenting support and the deep trust placed in Krishna by two visionaries, Osamu Suzuki-san and Bhargav-san. Thank you very much for all the support you've given us over the years. Suzuki-san, I cannot describe the profound influence you've had in shaping not only the Krishna Group, but the automotive industry as a whole. The need of the hour for markets like India was to provide affordable mobility. Your belief that it is people who define the course of an organization, your financial prudence, especially sensitizing the industry towards cost consciousness, and your vision to tap into unexplored markets before the markets even existed is the embodiment of true entrepreneurship. Your invaluable support and good wishes for the success and growth of Krishna have been a lesson for us about what growing together means for us. We have always strived to deliver unquestionable commitment to Suzuki Motors and Maruti Suzuki, and both these esteemed organizations have responded by giving us unprecedented opportunities. For this, we should always be grateful to you. We have made a sincere effort to follow your philosophy, Suzuki-san, of reinvesting the value created through our manufacturing setup for the business's future growth, and we stand here today celebrating 25 years of our existence in no small measure due to this priceless guidance from you. You have always been a believer in the Indian automotive sector, and your thoughts on India's importance as a formidable automotive market has inspired us to rise up to service this growth, not only by bettering our manufacturing footprint, but also by leveling our contribution through a renewed focus on research and development. 25 years ago, a stalwart and a visionary graciously accepted to mentor our chairman, Mr. Ashok Kapoor, in laying the foundation of the Krishna Group. Bhargav-san, words fail me to express the gratitude I have for your immeasurable contribution, not only to Krishna, but also to the Indian automobile industry. Perhaps very few, including myself, can imagine the challenges that existed to get India its people's car when it was near about impossible to imagine a market in our country. The relationship that exists between Maruti Suzuki and Suzuki Motor today is a benchmark relationship, and Maruti Suzuki's dominance of the Indian automotive market is a testament of your grit and your determination. We at Krishna offer a heartfelt respect, for it is you who have shown all of us present here today how partnerships can redefine destinies for companies in India. I would, of course, be remiss if I do not acknowledge the presence of another superstar among us today. To describe Maruti Suzuki's rise in recent years as phenomenal would be a gross understatement. Maruti Suzuki has redefined what market leadership means, and it is very hard to describe this journey in words. I can, however, share my respect and admiration for the man who is leading the company from the front, Ayukawa-san. Sir, your humility, your leadership, your spirit of camaraderie, and your desire to excel is an example for all of us to follow. Big round of applause for Ayukawa-san. At this moment, I must also express our gratitude towards the trust placed in us and the support provided to us by all the OEM customer partners that have fueled this journey of success at Krishna. We are fortunate and blessed to be a part of the ecosystem of some of the most revered and leading automotive and non-automotive organizations in our country as well as globally. For all what I have said here today, I once again take the opportunity to thank all who have made this moment possible. Our distinguished orators who have taken time out of their busy schedules to be here and to address us today. O Suzuki-san, Bhargav-san, Ayukawa-san, thank you very much for being here and enlightening us during this session today. The representatives from our entire customer base who have made the time to be with us here today, your presence here today is humbling for all of us at Krishna. Our joint venture partners for their tremendous support and commitment to our relationship over the years. Our value chain partners from across various domains, whom I hope to see here when we celebrate our 50 years. The Krishna family members, whose hard work, dedication, commitment, and sacrifice have brought us here today. The journey continues, and with all of you by our side, we will overcome any challenge and cross many, many milestones. A big round of applause for the Krishna family. Our family friends, friends from the auto component industry, and extended family members who have been our well-wishers, always looked out for our best interest. It is our good fortune to have you present in our lives. Last but not the least, my mother, Mrs. Aarti Kapoor, for always making sure that my father is 100% all the time on top of the world. Big round of applause to my mother. As I conclude this address, I'm sure I echo the sentiment of every fellow Indian when I say the real gratitude that all of us owe Chairman Suzuki-san for believing in our country at a time when hardly anyone else did. It was your vision, sir, and your commitment to get India the common man's car that gave birth to the automotive industry. Thank you, sir, for without yours and Suzuki Motors' commitment, all this that we see around us would not have been possible. Ladies and gentlemen, I think my father has done this already, but a big round of applause and a standing ovation for O Suzuki-san. To conclude, once again, I thank everyone for their presence today. And I'm going to conclude this in typical Maruti style because I'm using something, a punchline, two punchlines from Maruti. We aim to grow further, improving the way of life of every Krishna stakeholder, and for that, you can always count on us. God bless all of you, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Sunandan.